My story isn't that exciting because I also came home on the 26th. I was supposed to work on the 27th, but we ended up calling out. But I came home on and southbound on 75 was not bad. I mean, they cleared it out pretty well. It was snowing by the time I got to Knoxville, but it wasn't bad. But yeah, I live in an apartment complex, and that's a hill, and so that was literal. Well, the hill wasn't bad. Really, only time I had any trouble was when I was trying to park my car in a parking spot in our parking area, because our parking area is on a hill. So I did a couple up and then slide backwards and up, and I just ended up having to park a little ways down on flat land in order to park. But that was the worst of it for me. Yeah, 75 itself was not bad though. Mine's not as exciting as trying to get up the hill with
There's somebody I tried. Like my apartment's on a hill, so I got like halfway up, but there was somebody in front of me, and he was struggling.
Yeah,
and I did not feel good traction going up, so I was just like, I'm just gonna park in an adjacent lot, and I just called it right there.
Yeah, so you went to the sad lot.
Yeah.
No, but because usually the sad lot for where I am is just kind of like on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But I went to an actual parking lot and parked and just walked to my apartment.
Yeah.
But I talked to the guy, and he's like, "Oh, I think I got it." Like he would get in periodically and just like spin his front tires, and then he would get out and like dig a little more snow out from underneath him.
It's not the snow though; it's the ice.
The ice, yeah. That's what you have to remember.
He had like a little tool that he was kind of chipping away at the roads with. I was like, dude, I would just turn around.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's all right. I've gone like 10 feet in the last 20 minutes. I think I got it. And I was just like, dude,
wow.
I was like, that's commitment, but I would just turn around, call it quits. There's no shame in it.
Call it a day.
At that time, like if you don't have, and this is like really the only thing that's like readily available, get some clay cat litter.
Yeah.
The regular clay cat litter, for the traction, and that's the only way.
It oddly works. Yes.
Yeah, like because you don't have. I mean, the salt's so expensive.
It is. It's not worth it either.
Yeah, but like you get you some clay cat litter and just like throw it on the. Yeah.
I was lucky when I lived in that, because I used to live in Porks Complex, and I was lucky in those days because I had my Explorer, and that thing just tore through the ice and snow, no problem. I remember one time it snowed so bad and iced so bad that, and I was already working at the station at the time, and it took me to get about 20 minutes to get from the station back to downtown, but that day it took me an hour because of the snow. But I remember I didn't have any issues once the traffic cleared. I could just drive through, because to get there, this was back when the bridge was still being worked on, the Henley Street Bridge, and you have to take all these back roads that were nothing but hills. And I had that same situation where I went up a hill, one of those roads, and there was cars on all just lined up on the side. But I'm just like,
yeah, little sad people.
I'm going up the hill. I remember I got in, stayed there for a bit, and I was like, I'm hungry. And so I went to McDonald's across the street and still came back with no problem. Everybody's giving me looks. I'm like, sorry. But now I'm one of them because my car doesn't have that kind of power that the Explorer had back in the day.
Yep.
It is what it is.
I mean, don't apartment complexes have to like de-ice their parking lots and stuff?
Apparently not, because
like both of y'all are telling me, I'm like, I thought they would have to, but
no, because I did some slip sliding on Monday, so that was fun.
I mean, you would think that the city of Knoxville would have to like plow its streets, because when I got off the exit ramp to go downtown, like there was like an inch of snow on the exit ramp, very few tire tracks. I was just like, oh my god.
Well,
it's like.
They couldn't do it because, if you recall, it rained all before the snow, so they couldn't put anything down.
No, that's true.
And so,
do we not have any snow plows though?
No.
To at least get the snow out of the way?
We don't have snow plows. We just have the.
Our mayor is a snow plow. He's like, I'll take care of it. And he just goes out in his onesie.
Yep.
And goes through it.
No,
but
we
if
just
he's
have
not
little brine
available,
trucks.
right? But if he's not available, we can't do it.
Yeah.
How do we not have plow trucks though?
Because it like rarely actually snows here to where we need them. Because we're in the valley, so typically we don't get anything.
Right. You would think you would have like one though, like one on standby just in case.
We probably do, but it's probably like only does like the rich area.
Yeah, exactly. They'll go out to Farragut and clear that area, and that's the end of that. Well, no, Farragut's probably got their own. They probably got 40 of their own out there.
No, it's probably like just like downtown near the courthouse and stuff.
West Town, maybe. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna get west. It's just literally like downtown. Yeah, like where the
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of scary going down the highway too. I was going 45 the whole way.
Oh no, it was terrifying going up the hill. I mean, even coming 75, even though it wasn't it wasn't on the road. Like, it was still sticking in my windshield, and it was smearing.
Yeah.
It was like, that was bad. Like, I was not thrilled
You can't
with
use
that.
your windshield wipers.
No.
That's another thing
it just
about
made it worse.
Molly is her heater has the setting of hell.
Yeah. See, mine tried. It just couldn't get there.
No, I had to take off. I was like sweating because like we put it on and you put it to where it like heats up the windshield.
Yeah.
It's like none of the snow was really sticking like hard or anything. So like when it would melt and we could brush it away.
Mine was.
But it was so hot. I was like, oh my god, because it does has like hell.
It's just hellfire coming.
Well, like I had to put the defrost on pretty much the whole time because you can't really use your windshield wipers, but like it would freeze over so often. Like the only real clear part of the windshield was like at the bottom part.
Yes.
Yeah, so like I would just kind of like
Looking down.
crank my neck so I could kind of see out the bottom of it.
From the Callahan
It's
exit.
like bifocal driving,
Right.
But you're like driving on the bottom.
Yeah, it was a little scary.
From the
Not gonna lie.
Callahan exit to where I live, which is a few miles down the road, I was doing this the whole time, just trying
Trying to find the spot.
I was. You can't see me when I'm
You
doing,
gotta
but
find that sweet spot.
I'm weaving all around in my car trying to find that one spot that's not covered up at this particular moment.
The only thing that like really scared me about it was like people would get right in front of us, and my husband, who I love dearly, but he does not like brake when I brake. Like I brake sooner than he does.
Yeah.
He likes to brake when he needs to brake, and I'm more like you brake before you have to.
He drives trucks though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Or-
but I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. He's got that same syndrome that my dad has. 'Cause my dad was a police officer, and to this day, if you ride in a car with him, he'll weave in and out of lanes around people because he's still got that
'Cause he
mindset.
can.
He's got that mindset. But when he was a police officer, you could just drive like that, and it's like. It's
Who's
freaking
gonna pull
scary.
me over?
It's freaking scary now. You can't do that in our little whatever the craft
It's
cars they
terrifying
have.
because first of all, like
It's like who's gonna
you're
pull
trusting
me over?
this vehicle
Yeah.
more than I should.
Yeah, exactly.
But two, like you got to like always plan for the idiots.
Yes.
And so like you can't.
That's what he warns me about, and he doesn't plan for him.
I'm like, yeah, plan for the idiots because like this one person and it's like, black kind of. It was an expensive car, just the way it looked. I don't know what it was. I don't know cars.
I'm sure
It was just black, expensive car. And
That's good enough.
Yeah, it got into our lane, and there really was only room for like 1.5 cars.
Mm-hmm.
But like Kevin waited until he got through that half car piece to brake, and I would have braked before that.
Well, yeah.
I was like, "What are you doing?" That's the only time that like.
Normal people would do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no, he's always like, "Brake when you need to." I'm like, "No, you start sooner."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I broke my back trying to get back to Knoxville, and then I was let go as soon as I got back.
Yeah, you could have just stayed out.
Could have just stayed home. Where's the applause? Give me applause. Yeah.